Hello and welcome. Ethel fled. In a time when swords sang louder than voices and kingdoms rose and fell with the tide of battle, there lived a woman of iron will and gentle wisdom, Ethelfled, daughter of Alfred the Great, Lady of the Mercians. Born around 870 AD, in a land carved by war and shadowed by the Viking threat, Ethelfled was not destined for peace or idle comfort. She was raised in the court of Wessex, amidst the echoes of her father's dreams, a united England, free of fear. From her earliest days, Ethelfled learned not only the Psalms and Latin verses, but the rhythm of strategy, the weight of diplomacy, and the burden of leadership. She watched as her father rallied the people of Wessex against the Danes, and she listened to the tales of shield walls and burning villages, but she was not afraid. At 16, Ethelfled was married to Ethelred, Lord of Mercia, a strategic alliance that bound two kingdoms in fragile unity. But this was no mere royal formality. When Ethelred's health declined, it was Ethelfled who stepped forward, not as a queen, but as Lady of the Mercians, a rare title earned, not given. She ruled Mercia in her own right, not as a puppet of Wessex, not as a placeholder, but as a sovereign leader. Her court at Tamworth thrived, and under her guidance, Mercia became a fortress of resistance against the Danes. Ethelfled was no warlord, yet her campaigns were brilliant. She fortified towns, like Stafford, Warwick, and Shrewsbury, creating a chain of defences that choked the Viking advance. In 917, she took Derby, one of the 5 boroughs of the Danelaw, a stunning feat, the first such city taken back from Danish hands by the English. By then, the Danes feared her, and the Welsh respected her. Even the Northumbrians, fierce and independent, submitted to her without bloodshed. She ruled with a sword in one hand and a book in the other. Beneath her leadership, churches were rebuilt, justice reformed, and alliances forged. She was beloved by her people, not because she commanded them, but because she protected them. When she died in 918, the people of Mercia mourned not just a leader, but a guardian. Her daughter, Ælfwine, briefly succeeded her, a sign of Ethelfled's legacy of female rule, though it would be short-lived. In the end, her brother Edward the Elder, King of Wessex, folded Mercia into his realm not by conquest, but through the path Ethelfled had cleared. Though kings wrote the histories, it was Ethelfled who carved the map. Her name may not echo as loudly as Alfred's, but in the quiet strength of her rule, in the towns she saved and the lives she spared, she earned a place among England's greatest founders. She was a warrior without boasting, a queen without a crown, and a legend who defied her time. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.